When we were children, our father would tell us tales of the gods. These bloody, brutal stories taught us of Loki, the god of night, who killed Balder, the god of light. He told us of Odin, the All-Father, who hated Loki's cowardice and threw him from Asgard. And these tales were warnings to us that above all else, we were not to betray the honor of our family. And I never truly understood what my father meant until it was too late.
You heathens are savages! You will not overcome us! God is on our side, and he will defend our home. We will cut you down without mercy.
Is your God here? Our God, Odin! Listen to us, even on this battlefield. We will win because Odin's team is so. Run! Where's your God now?
Found you! Pick it up! I said pick it up!
Enough!
You know our laws better than I, Torbjorn. His cowardice would bring this down into a clan.
He must die!
We fought. We bled together, Gorm. You let this go.
He will prevent us from entering Valhalla. Nothing will prevent me from entering Valhalla.
The choice is yours.
at what you made me do!
In the end, we're all cursed men. Instead of bringing death, Odin filled us with life. He made us walk the earth, undying, never to know the glory and camaraderie of the great halls of Valhalla. After Loki struck down Balder, Odin called forth many outcasts who shared in our misery. He offered the chance to restore our honor. Few were brave enough to agree to his deal. There were 9 of us in the beginning. 6 men, 3 women. Each desperately fighting for a way to be worthy of Valhalla. We'd all lost our honor by our own misdeeds, whether it be deception, blood, fame, glory, shame, belief, vengeance, or the worst of all, cowardice. There was a small glimmer of hope. Something that had left this world when Loki started his rampage. We armed ourselves with the best weapons of man against a creature that even Odin himself would not dare face. But we were woefully unprepared for what was to come. The gods, they are stern and unforgiving. But Odin, the All-Father, he's given us a means to restore our honor. Though it is a feat that even the gods would not attempt. We are to find the God Killer, and we will bring him to justice.
What if we fail?
We knew the tasks that lie before us, but we could not fully comprehend the cunning nature of our prey. After many months, following his trail of destruction, misery, we were finally close enough to gain his attention. Loki always knew. He knew what haunted us. It was like a breath down your neck. And Vidor, he was the first to go.
Come to me. Come to me, my love. Come to me, Vidor. Come to me. Come to me.
Hells!
Come to me, Vidor. Come to me. Come to me, my love.
Hells!
Come to me, my love. Come to me, Vidor. Vidor, come
Help!
to me. Come to me, my love.
Please wait for me! Wait! Hells? Vidor, stop! Come back! Come back! Get out now! Hells! Vidor, stop! Stop! Get out of there!
Vidal's death was a cruel reminder of what we faced. The Nine's morals were shaken. We quickly realized the trickster would use the worst part of ourselves against us. So we gathered ourselves and we pushed on. We followed his trail. Destruction. To the ends of the earth. To new lands. In the years that we pursued the trickster, it quickly became apparent that we were not hunting him, but he was hunting us. Knut was the next to succumb to Loki's tricks.
We are, of course.
The waves, they are behaving strangely. It's almost as if they are being created from something below. My God, it's so beautiful.
What do you see?
He had the astrolabe.
Without Knut and his astrolabe to guide us, we spent countless weeks at sea. Once we found land, we gave ourselves no option but to fight. And it was here that we realized that we were never going home. It was in this foreign land that we must make our last stand.
We cannot continue giving chase. The trickster is a god, and we are but mortals.
Surely if we combine our strengths into one mighty attack, we can overcome him.
We will never defeat him in hand-to-hand combat. Without a new strategy, Loki will lead us by our noses, picking us off one by one.
Death and hardship are all we've encountered on this endeavor. We cannot defeat Loki. His cunning and magic is too powerful.
No. There is a way. We must trap him and separate him from his power. Oh, we must be as cunning as Loki, preying on his greatest weakness, his vanity.
But grandmother, how do we trick such a deceitful god?
Now we needed something that would bring Loki close enough for us to strike. And Hulda volunteered her pure heart. And Loki was starved for worship in the strange land, in her heart was the most tantalizing sacrifice we could give.
Oh, great Loki! Most cunning of all Aesir! We call to you with fire and blood! Receive this sacrifice! The roasted heart of a maiden. The greatest gift we can offer.
Do you think I'm a fool, Torbjorn? That I do not see through this ruse? I know you are sent by the All-Father. I will not return to Asgard to be punished for Baldur's death!
We yield to you! O Lord of Deceit! We have proven no match for your snares!
King Odin, the god of war, wants to offer me peace.
We've gone against Odin. Defied our oath to him. Those of us that remain, we are tired. We are afraid. And we no longer wish to fight you.
Did Odin think you pathetic creatures could have killed me? The most ingenious of all the Aesir? He is an old fool. Your granddaughter was the most virtuous maid, and her heart is truly fit for the divine feast. Not to be. Wakey, wakey! I've got something to show ya! Now let's just hope that nobody gets hurt, right? This is a friendly duel, no one needs to die. Maybe you, but certainly not me. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, did you fall? Let me give you a hand. I mean, a kick. Whoopsie! Anna! Oh, I know what you are, but what am I? Oh! Come here! Let's go for a little trip! Oh, pretty girl. Oh, bye-bye. Kneel. Oh, quite the journey we've had. I'm almost sad to see it end.
So sad for you.
No, boy! You're immortal!
Tis my curse.
And you are our leverage.
What do you know of this magic?
You must assume he is watching. For he will use all of man's fears to his advantage. But both his arrogance and perception of mortals is his greatest weakness. Especially mortals such as you.
What if we fail?
Odin gave us everything we needed to overcome you. It would require time and skills that were beyond our own. A mask carved from the wood of Yggdrasil and cold iron to contain your malevolent power. Vidor's death bought us enough time to have a master blacksmith craft the means to your downfall. And though it took many months for this mask of Yggdrasil to reach us, it arrived just in time for us to set off the next leg of our journey to new lands. As we traveled, what Odin told us exactly came to pass. Your actions became predictable. But one thing I did not expect was how cruel you are. It gave the rest of us a reason to find you. But we knew you'd be watching, so we put on one hell of a show. While we discussed our plan of sacrifice, we constructed the real plan in silence. A net spun of iron, as light as a spider's web, was constructed by Asta. Asta, Ivar, and Ymir pledged to keep the fight going until daybreak, when your powers would weaken enough for our iron net to ensnare you. And we knew Hulda's heart would draw you in, and the old woman's magic would piss you off enough to fight back. You've killed my family. You've killed my friends, their family, and your own. You deserve whatever's coming to you.
And I take solace in knowing this is going to really hurt.
This is it.
So it is.
Brother, whatever fate may befall us, I want you to know that I'm sorry. Doesn't matter much now, but I forced your hand on that battlefield. It was wrong. We have walked a century on this earth, and I am weird for it. But this shared punishment bears on me far heavier than any act of cowardice that left us standing side by side on that field. To the end, brother. To the end.
This is important. Once his essence is transferred to the mask of Yggdrasil, It will be corrupted. It will do anything to seek a new host. It must be contained. Whatever happens, you must put it into the chest immediately. Which of you will handle the mask, and which will deal with Loki?
I will handle Loki. And you, brother, take the mask.
Thor, careful with Loki.
And you the mask.
As entertaining as watching the two of you bond is, can we get this over with? I'd like to be home in time to see Balder's funeral pyre.
I invoke Odin, All-Father, Gallows Walker, one-eyed, naked one, and glad of war. Mother of Sleipnir, Death Bringer of Order, find his power and soul, as Raptor Ignorant.
Is this what you want? Is this your plan? To trust the mortals with my power?
You have caused me such pain, Loki.
What can you do to me, All-Father? We have a blood oath. We have a deal. I never laid a finger on Balder. I did not break the oath, and you don't break deals.
Don't you understand? It's not your punishment to die, but to live with the same pain you've caused us all for eternity.
In the end, we're all cursed men.
all the curse of the quest is past!
Out of all the Aesir gods, Loki was the only one that could shapeshift, change his form. This did not help him in defeating the Nine, but it was ultimately cast down far beneath the earth where he would be tortured for all eternity. The remaining members of the Nine were ultimately disbanded and killed. And now over here you'll see that this is the crown of ice. This has been handed down through the centuries as an instrument of pure chaos by the goddess
Too early for this shit. Is that a scone? Yeah, let's see before I throw up. Seen enough dead bodies this week. Yeah, well, unless there's jelly in it, you won't catch me cheating on my keto diet. Mike, hold that.